It is February the 22nd, 2021. I'm Andy, and this is the Minorcan Mullet Report from the Golden Ray Wreck Site in the St.simons Sound. And we got out to the site today, and it looked like the torches have been burning. We could see right away that there were some darker marks on the hull near a couple of the chains, one being Section 7 that they've been working on, and then on down towards the next set of chain or chain set that's hanging on the hull. And we started to investigate this and got the binoculars out, and we could see that, yes, it looks like some torches have been used out on the ray, and it looks like they're cutting some wider and deeper channels along those chain runs. Maybe this is an effort to get some of that material, that thicker hull material, off of the chain. When they go back to cutting, it won't be interfering, but you can really see in there that darker, that channel of hull material that's been removed. These responders working in the aerial lift and appeared to have been pretty busy today. We can see the size of these slices that they've made in the hull of the ship, and it looked like it was ongoing as we were there. They were down when we first arrived on the site, and then they were back up, and it looked like they were inspecting some of the cuts that had been made, or possibly making some plans to make some more. We didn't actually see cutting happening while we were on the water, but it's pretty obvious that it has been. In some of the photos, the still photos, you can actually see some of the burn marks along the hull and the discoloration from the heat of either the torches that they're using or possibly plasma cutters that they're using to make these channel cuts in the chain runs on the hull of the Golden Ray. And you can see these cuts they're not small, and the reason we think they're actually cutting them to make chain runs or channels for the chain to slide through. If they were just trying to cut and separate, we don't think that they would be making the cut as wide as they are. But you can see just how big those cuts are in the still shots. And we've got some more coming up, even some that kind of show the height that they've gone on the section closest, or the section at the cut that they're on now is not as high as the cut that is on the next chain towards the bow. But again, we think this is probably in an effort to alleviate some of the tension on the chain, so it can get down there and continue to work on whatever is in that structure underneath it's got to be in the engine system, some of the structure that makes up that hull or support system for that massive diesel engine. And it's got to be what is really giving the guys a fit right now. And hopefully this may help speed up that operation and get that chain moving. We know that on the offshore side, we can see that chain was up at the top. It's already made its travel, but this side of the chain working on this keel has really lagged behind this cut, and hopefully this is going to get them back in some sense of speed, if you will. It's been a long, hard cut. We can see the guys moving in on that aerial lift here. It looks like at this point they're inspecting that channel that they've cut. So now we understand why that barge was positioned yesterday the way it was on the hull side of the Golden Ray. Just sometimes takes us a day or two to kind of understand and figure out what's going on. But we can see now they're using that barge to support the aerial lift so that these responders can get in there and make these cuts. And then today we saw what appeared to be a little bit of sheening on the water. We had a pretty strong wind at this point blowing out of the southeast, and we could see just appeared to be a little bit of sheening coming off the wreck. No heavy oil, but thought this was noteworthy and thought we would share this with you guys. So there you go, and that's about it. That's what we've got for today. Even though we're not cutting, still a lot going on the site, and as everyone is obviously trying to make the VB 10,000 work and get its cut made. Well, if you're watching the channel and you're liking what you're seeing, we ask that you hit that subscribe button. Give us a click there. We're always like to see comments. Most of all, we want you guys to stay safe out there.